Well, first off, I want to thank everybody for their feedback. Most of it, in fact, all of it, came through social media. People recommended, number one, that I should make some changes. For example, introduce who I am. My name is Gary. How's that? Somehow it just blew out of my mind to even suggest that I introduce myself. But my name is Gary Jenkins. Another suggestion that came to myself on this is to recommend that you make comments down there. If you like what I'm saying, please subscribe. Ring the bell so that you know when I have my latest updates as they come in. I'm going to be doing this, I don't know how long, but being redundant is a ridiculous thing. You know the difference between a recession and a depression? A recession is when somebody you know has lost their job. A depression is when you have lost the job. But I don't feel repressed. I don't feel disappointed. I just feel so liberated right now. Really, really incredibly happy. Another suggestion was I get myself a selfie stick so that my hand doesn't shake on the camera like it was yesterday. There's a lot of great suggestions, and as you have them, please do give them to me. I also appreciated people who could identify and resonate with what my message was yesterday. Some people sent messages of despair, what has happened to them in the last 60 days, not being able to find any employment whatsoever because there's nothing really open. Yeah, the whole world is readjusting itself, and I've discovered that for myself. About 3-4 weeks ago, I sent 3 versions of my CV to a person that I know who is really quite a prominent headhunter. Not asking him to do a search for a job for me, but to say which one of these would be the best to present. And being friends, he could be blunt and frank with me, and he finally just said, you know, Gary, you're a dinosaur. You're overeducated. You're older than most people would ever want. They will find you as untrainable. You'd be lucky if McDonald's would give you a job. And he says, you would be perfect for consulting with your background, and yet there aren't any consulting jobs really right now where people are going to be interested in your viewpoints, which you have to say, because they want to go with the young, razzle-dazzled, fired up, hyped up guy with no education, no background, no anything, but he gave a hyped up presentation to somewhere else. And he's going to tell the company exactly what they want to hear, where you're old enough that you'll tell them what they need to hear. And I have taken that on board. That's why I'm out looking for something that allows me to be me. Something that allows me to be true to who I am. Something that allows me to be authentic. And I know there's a lot of you like that. I had no idea when I posted my first ever video that 87 people would watch it within a 12-hour period. I'm dumbfounded by that. I'm humbled by that. I wish to serve you. Last night, because I believe in self-improvement, I believe in reading, I believe in listening to positive messages, because we just pick up tons of negativity in our brains and just walking the planet. I read a presentation made by Earl Nightingale. The greatest secret on earth. It only took 15 minutes to read. I then went and found it on the internet. It's a presentation, takes 31 minutes, 32 minutes. I'm going to listen to it every day for 30 days. I am so impressed with it. I'm going to get a PDF and I'm going to put the printed portion down below. in the comments section or wherever that information section is. I'm so new to this stuff, I don't know what you call things. But I'm going to put it in there. I hope you open it up and you read it. I hope that you will see the hope in the message and the conviction that, number one, the biggest problem amongst mankind is people don't think. And the second is they don't set goals. And I love how he defines a goal. It is the progression towards a worthwhile end. Not that you got there, not that you did it, not that you followed this plan every single day exactly and you got the progress that you had mapped out for yourself. It is the continual progress towards that worthwhile outcome. That is so important, and I feel enthused. I hope you'll take time to take a look at it, read it, and maybe you'll be like me and say, okay, I'll do this for 30 days. You can find the version of it that's sitting on the YouTube channels. There's 10, 15 different kinds. It's in French, it's in German, it's in Russian, it's in all kinds of different languages. But I like listening to the original one. Earl Nightingale's, the recording that he left for his sales force in 1950. I think the year was 56. It really was the begin of the self-improvement era. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to read Think and Grow Rich. Go rich, you should. I'm not going to tell you to sit here and read How to Dream Big. Go do it. I found those books difficult. I'm dyslexic. It takes a long time for me to go through and read something. I'd rather go to the dentist and have them give me a root canal. But I read every day. And I really encourage you to read this. Thank you.